All right, today I want to be demonstrating how to use the highlight function in Logos 10. This is Logos 10 Mobile, and it's specifically demonstrating what the free version has to offer. So highlighting is one of my favorite tools in Logos. It allows you to link resources together in a very helpful way. So highlighting is as simple as if I'm looking at a passage of scripture, selecting, tapping, and then dragging how much I want to highlight. Say I just want to highlight the first verse, and then it's going to be selected. I then have some highlight colors to choose from. I have quite a few. I could underline, annotate in various ways. Maybe I just want to do a simple orange highlight. Now, beyond that, I can tap on that, and now it's going to show me this selection highlight now as Titus 2:11, and I can add further notes to that, or I can change the note style. So I could add a note with a little note icon that also appears there. So now there will be a note icon and a highlight. So now when I select that, it shows me that again, and now I could add a note to it. So say I wanted to say just a place to remember this. What a mercy that God's grace appeared. Again, you could obviously have a more profound observation than that, but maybe I just want to have that squared away so that next time I come across that passage, it reminds me, indeed, it is a mercy that God's grace has appeared. So I'd say done. And now, that doesn't show up initially, but if I look, I can tap on it again and see now that in that note, it's going to say, what a mercy that God's grace appeared. Now let's say I want to add something else to that note. So I tap into that note, and again I say add note, or also edit note. And now within that note I see there's an anchor of Titus 2:11. But maybe I'm thinking, man, I want to be reminded to go to this verse every time I read Ephesians 2:8 and 9. So I go over to Ephesians 2:8 and 9 in my Bible to confirm, indeed, that's what I'm thinking of. So if Ephesians 2, and then I scroll down to verse 8. I see, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. So now I go hit the back arrow to go back to Titus, tap here, go into this note, add note, and now I say add anchor. And I go to Ephesians 2, hold the select 8 and 9, hit add. Now this note is going to show up in this format in both places, Titus 2:11 and Ephesians 2:8 and 9. So I hit done, and now I go over to Ephesians 2:8 and 9, and when I'm in Ephesians 2:8 and 9, now I see that same highlight color and that same note, and if I tap on it, I can open the note, and I see, indeed, what a mercy that God's grace has appeared. And this will be here even years later, so if I've forgotten about that connection, seeing this note will remind me of it. And maybe I don't want to see the highlight. Maybe I'll just want to see the note icon. Now I'll just see the note icon when I'm studying that passage. If I hop over to the note, I'll just see that little sticky note. So hopefully seeing how the note feature can be used will be a help for your own study, and you'll be able to use notes in a way that is personalized to you, helpful for you. I know one that I do is you can set different note icons and different note colors for different specific things. So I might have a blue star to be the note icon that shows up for a certain study that I'm doing, or sometimes I'll do a different color note icon for different years, so that when I'm reading through and seeing those different notes in the Bible, I can really quickly see when those notes were written. So that's just a little bit of how to use the mobile highlighting feature and mobile notes feature to just remember what you've learned and make notes as you go. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks.